Okay. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Oh my god. No Titans.
Riku! What's the matter with you? What are you thinking? Don't you realize what you're doing?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Sora. You only seem interested in running around and showing off that Keyblade these days. Do you even want to save Kairi?
I do.
Terra, not there's them. Ends of the Earth is correct. Green, you asked what's in this game that isn't in the previous ones. I remembered. Several things. Obviously, most of them are actually gameplay. The way they do MP, the way the spell system works, the way the spells themselves work, and the general lackluster magic system. The bad platforming and all that stuff. But theme-wise, wow, Titans. Theme-wise, Kingdom Hearts 1 is much more, and I don't mean this as an insult, but it's basically simple. The overall approach in Kingdom Hearts 1 is very much light versus darkness, salvation of the worlds from the heartless threat, you know, etc., etc. And yeah, Tech Points is another good example of this. Basically, every Kingdom Hearts after this one focuses much more on the more existential equations, really brings up more philosophical thoughts, you know, that kind of a thing. Damn it, Spirit of Memory. So, yeah. Boogity boogity boo. Pinocchio, you are an idiot.
You up for this?
No problem. Let's do it.
I think this is the other thing I really like about Monstro. I know, weird. But it really does show that Riku basically did not pull an Anakin. Didn't just suddenly go from, you know what, I feel like murdering children today. You know, instead he does this slow descent thing. So he's obviously getting worse off as a person than he was at the beginning of the game. He's much less happy, much less you know, he's got much of a darker tint to him, no pun intended. But he's still, you know, not a terrible person. He's still willing to help out Pinocchio. He's still willing to be with you. He's still willing to be friends with Sora, etc., right? And he's still obviously concerned about Kairi. So this is like an A to F rather than an A to a Z situation, and I like that. Yes, Pinocchio is very, very stupid. Pinocchio is Jar Jar levels of stupid. Hate Pinocchio. Okay.
Pinocchio!
Drink.
Pinocchio!
Drink.
Please, give me back my son.
Sorry, old man. I have some unfinished business with this puppet.
He's no puppet. Pinocchio
Drink.
is my little boy.
He is unusual. Not many puppets have hearts. I'm not sure,
Actually...
but maybe he can help someone who's lost theirs.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Kairi?
What do you care about her?
Yeah. So here's the million-dollar question, guys. Do you think there's a romantic connotation between Kairi and Sora? Yes or no? There's no right or wrong answer here. I'm just curious what you think. Actually, I don't want Slash anymore. That's not working out. I will take that, though. There we go. I like the variety of responses. That's good, because it kind of gets across my point. Whether they have a romantic connection or not is, of course, debatable. But it is debatable because it's never really been blatantly put out up front and on screen, you know? There's obviously a great deal of friendship there, and the two are very close. But if any of that has romantic tint, that's up to debate, because they don't really show anything definitive, right? I mention this as well because, honestly, I don't actually think there is, at least not at this stage of things. And even by Kingdom Hearts 2, I still think that. But I also think that... Oh, haha, Titans. I think that there is no romantic connotations between any of the three of them, any more than I do between any of the three in Birth by Sleep. I think they're good friends. They are effectively siblings. Especially since the sibling concept actually makes more sense for the rivalry that happens between Sora and Riku. It makes more sense, in my mind at least, for Sora and Riku to be siblings and therefore rivals, rather than for both to be interested romantically in Kairi and therefore rivals. Maybe that's just my perspective on it, but writing-wise, I feel that fits better. No, Deutsch! Bad Deutsch. No shipping. Besides, we all know the only person that Aqua has any feelings for at all is Zack. Oh my god, jumping puzzles in a narrow corridor with bad camera angles. Oh my god. Why? It's the trifecta. Yeah, exactly, Samurai. That's pretty much what I'm thinking. Now, of course, that's just my opinion. You can interpret it however, which is part of my point. No music.
Hey, let Pinocchio go, Riku.
Drink!
A puppet that's lost its heart to the heartless. Maybe it holds the key to helping Kairi. How about it, Sora? Let's join forces to save her. We can do it together.
I just want to point out that this is very interesting. That Riku is still fully willing to work with us and is basically trying to get us on his side. I mention that because it's pretty clear from the way Riku is talking here that he does distinctly think of it as my side, your side. Sora has joined the side of Donald and Goofy, both of whom he knows virtually nothing about and thinks they're both just kind of jerks, because they have been jerks to him. And then there's his side, where he has to deal with some crap, like Maleficent, but at the very least, he actually is trying to accomplish something, and in his own eyes, is succeeding at something. Riku's only really thinking about his little friendship with Kairi and Sora. Sora, well, isn't thinking about anything, but what he is actually doing is trying to save the worlds, and has been succeeding at it, I feel like pointing out. While Riku's like, you don't even care about Kairi, Sora's like, dude, like, if Sora had a brain, Sora's response should be, dude, I have actually saved multiple worlds by this point in time. What have you been up to? Now, the funny thing is, this is a wonderful example of the fact where two people should... Yeah, that's never happening, Lava Dude. Two people should actually... Two people agree with each other and think the same thing, but because of their different perspectives, because of their different approaches and personalities, he's going this way, he's going this way, and so even though they agree, even though they are actually on the same side, they are opposed to each other, and that's what leads to this. I'm
What?
sorry.
You'd rather fight me?
This
Over
is a
puppet
Sora
that
is
has
dumb
no
counter.
heart?
Heart or no heart, at least he still has a conscience.
Sora has such
Conscience.
a one-dimensional black and white
You might not
perspective
hear
that
it,
it actually
But
irritates
right
me.
now, it's loud and clear. And it's telling me you're on the wrong side.
I hate you,
Then
Sora.
you leave me no choice.
Pinocchio!
Drink.
Pinocchio!
Drink.
Jiminy, I'm not gonna make it.
This is actually pretty clever, though. I'll give them credit for this. I'm not gonna make it, and then his nose grows, so they know he's fine. That's nice. I like that.
Huh?
Alright. Sora, you are such an idiot. And the funny thing is, later on in the series, they will make a point of really examining that there is no right or wrong, that things just don't have linear solutions, etc. That'll be a common theme in later games in the series. Which again goes back to my point about Kingdom Hearts 1 having themes that the other ones don't, aka... It feels a lot more black and white, no pun intended. Ah! Come on. God, he hits that really hard. I mean, seriously. Do you see how much health I have?
Heal.
Yeah! Cool pose. But yeah, that is so damn childish. Oh, also, I actually agree with what Green just said. Sorry, I meant to comment on this. Riku has had some genuine, legitimate fears about his friendship and salvaging it with Sora. And yet, he, oops. And so he makes this gesture. He reaches out his hand to Sora. No pun intended, but my point is, diplomatically, realistically, that is something you can do, you know, to give out the olive branch. And when Riku holds out the olive branch to Sora, Sora's response is, "I'm gonna kill you!" Yeah.
Kairi's like a lifeless puppet now?
Precisely.
And her heart was...
Taken by the heartless, no doubt.
Nope!
Tell me, what can I do?
There are 7 maidens of the purest heart. We call them the princesses of heart. Gather them together, and a door will open to the heart of all worlds.
I think we'll call this enough music.
Within lies untold wisdom. There you will surely find a way to recover Kairi's heart.
Do you think that Maleficent... I mean, Maleficent is wrong here, but do you think Maleficent is lying, intentionally trying to deceive Riku for whatever reason? Or do you think she genuinely thinks that with Riku at her side, the three of them actually, can go get Kingdom Hearts and then accomplish their various objectives? Conquest for her, Kairi for him. Again, it's the same idea of the earlier idea, just which do you think is more likely here?
Now, I'll grant you a marvelous gift. The power to control the heartless.
Thank God, Green. Otherwise, this game would take about 5 times as long. Thanks to the padding I already mentioned.
Soon, Kairi. Soon.
I was pretty stupid at 14, but even I was not as stupid as Sora. So this is how we get out of Monstro. We get sneezed. Actually, Maleficent does have the ability to basically grant powers of darkness to others, due to her nature as a fairy, actually. That's mentioned a couple other times. Once in Birth by Sleep and once in 2 or Coded, I forget which. If you're asking why they did it, Sonic Doctor, I have no idea. I do not know what the sound director and the voice directors were thinking in these games. Trust me, that number is going to go a lot higher than 27. Trust me. Roxas is an amazing protagonist. That's all I'm going to say about that. He really is. Alright, let's go ahead and get some Colosseum stuff. We're going to have to do this anyways in order to unlock the Hades Cup. And to do the Hades Cup. And I want to fight Sephiroth, so... yeah. Yeah, pretty much all the audio directors were just, phoning it in for the whole series. Like I said, I feel only a couple of the games really fixed that. What was it, 303 Full Metal? Yeah, I think we'll actually have a higher counter than that one. Sad though it may be. Yeah, we want the Hades Cup in order to get the secret ending thing, so yes. And I am going to go ahead and fight Sephiroth and be destroyed by him. Okay, so let's just crush this cup really quick. This is a great time for Q&A if anyone wants to just chat. I'm just going to be mulching these fights. So, have at it, guys. The funny thing is, isn't the Hades Cup required for the keyhole here? Oh no, that's the Hercules Fizz, my bad. Nice, Darkrai. I, of course, can't claim that. There is no lore reason Nero says. No. Let's see if I can beat this entire cup just by hitting B. That's all I'm doing. One button. That is an excellent question, Nicolas, that I'll be discussing when we get there. Oh, green grapes easily, Scott missed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm getting worked into a corner! No! Okay, I'll actually interact with the game. No, I have not heard of Franbo. I'm not actually that interested in point-and-click adventure games. Never have been. No, I'm pretty sure I mean B. Also, circle is jump. And that would be A. Neither Sith Jarding. At least I hope it's neither. I like how there's no one here. Thoughts on the FF7 trailer? Oh my god, I can't wait for it to come out, oh god! Roughly. Near as I can tell, it's just part of the RNG table just basically selects someone based on frame counting. And that's it. Regal. I prefer green apples, Octavian. What, the end of the world? Oh, the end of the world is frickin' amazing. Are you kidding me? Okay, so the end of the world, which I'll talk about more when we get there, is a nobody. First of all, that's just cool. It's a planetary nobody. Second of all, it makes sense that something like that would happen, naturally, ironically, as a consequence of all the things that have been happening up until and including this game. You think this is empty? Wait until we see Pirates of the Caribbean in Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, Ends of the Earth. Oh, I'm sorry, the Keyblade. I don't know, it just fits with me. Does that make any sense? It looks awesome. It's amazingly cool. I don't know why it's amazingly cool, it just is. It's super amazingly cool. I don't know what to say about it. It's frickin' amazingly cool. There you go. I guess I like the angular style of it. I like the harsh lines. I like the fact that it feels like it has a ton of weight to it. In real life, I've always preferred weapons with reach, so it makes sense to me that I would prefer a weapon that has a wide range to it. It's one of the reasons I like the Masamune as well, from that Sephiroth uses. I haven't seen any of that, Darkrai, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, that would be terrible, Chaosbringer. Actually, would it? Because if they actually render, like, the whole world there, Secret of Mana style, to use an example, that might work. Okay, here's a question for you guys. Which of these games that I'm going through for this Lorerun are you most excited to look at, to watch? I know which one I'm most looking forward to replaying. Worst Keyblade design. That's a tough one, because there are several Keyblade designs I just hate. Money, Greenstone. Chain of Memories, that's going to be interesting. We'll see how that works out.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Well, I've already given you my best Keyblade design. My personal favorite. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking, Sonic Doctor. Of course, we do have an answer for that, and that's the fact that Square Enix is no CD Projekt Red.
Heal.
I don't know, there are some really ugly Keyblades. I'm gonna have to actually look at pictures here. Hang on. Oh, did we win? We won! Yay! What do we got?
We're the champs.
I really don't like the Rose Keyblade in, I believe that's Kingdom Hearts 2. I really don't like the Mushroom 13 Keyblade. I really don't like the Gullwing Keyblade. Believe it or not, I really don't like, Oran's Keyblade either. Or the Crab Keyblade. Or the Rose Keyblade. So I guess those are all tied for my least favorite. There you go. There's your answer. Yeah, but it looks so dumb. Oh yeah, and a lot of the Birth by Sleep Keyblades look just really, really dumb. Right, next one. What original character would I get rid of if I could from Kingdom Hearts? Sora! Did I, Salmon? Wow. But think about how much that would hurt. I mean, you hit them with a plank of wood, and then you hit them with bees. It's brilliant. Oh yeah, that's another worst, the Kingdom Key. It just looks so plain. I don't know. I also am fond of Xehanort's Keyblade's design, and young Xehanort's Keyblade design, the Time one. That's actually probably my other favorite one. Sora, Sonic Doctor. Again, mostly in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's just so bad in Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, Vaughn takes it over both of those easily. Oh, is that the no-name? Yeah, there you go. Come on, there we go. Hey, Hero Mystic. We're nowhere, as you can see. We're still in Hercules. I don't know, his paint-on abs just kind of creepy, Deutsch. Yes, it is absolutely true, Nerozas. Wow, brave one. So there's an ability called Vortex in this game, which is pretty much mandatory. I noticed in the Final Mix version, pretty much no matter what you do, you get it much later than you did in the original version. And that sucks, because I relied on that a lot in the original version of this game. Anyone else? Is that true for anybody else? I'm just curious. If you don't know what Vortex is, it's the ability where he kind of like does a spin and like basically does a whirlwind approach attack. If you're like a certain distance from away from a target on the ground, and it's a really, really useful ability for clearing and getting some AoE in quickly. Yeah, Mickey does legitimately fight like Yoda in Episode 2, or in the EU in general, and he is pretty damned good at it. Of course, he's had 10 solid years of practice as a Keyblade master. Like I said, Salmon King, it sucks too. So these guys always take 1 damage from your hits no matter what your strength is, which kind of sucks. So, yeah. Honestly, yeah, I'd say Mickey would probably win too. Yeah, Mickey's also an awesome character. We'll be seeing a lot of his development in Chain of Memories and then a little bit in 2. Actually, it's a good question. Personally, I would say no, Green. Mickey and Yoda on the same side would be a death machine. You know, actually, I was thinking about that, Full Metal. I've heard a lot of people talk about the Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts thing. Let me make my opinion clear. I don't think Star Wars should be a world in Kingdom Hearts. I don't think it works. That being said, a Star Wars optional boss that is not lore relevant, so not like Xemnas, not like, you know, the Lingering Sentiment, but instead like Monstro, or something like, what's that other, the Master's Armor. This is also worked by Sleep. You know, a completely optional boss that has nothing to do with anything. I think that would be kind of cool, actually. Just something to show off and play around with, you know? That's something I could get behind. Especially since Kingdom Hearts has always had some freaking amazing boss fights. So imagine you're fighting against Darth Vader, except he's ridiculously insanely good. Like, he can counter virtually every attack you have. He's got the tank defense going on. Oh, hey. He hits like a truck, you know. I could actually list how I would design that character in that fight if I actually bothered to sit down and put effort into it. And I think that'd be great, personally. No dialogue. It's important to have no dialogue. Just have the breathing. Have Sora walk out into the arena, right here, or wherever, and he's like, and he's looking around for his fight, and there's just suddenly he suddenly hears, and then the boss music is like some variation on Duel of Heroes or whatever it's called from Episode 3. Tell me that wouldn't be awesome. That actually, I like that idea now. I want that to happen. It's not going to, but I want it to happen. Yeah, exactly. Vader is very, like, stoic in his movements. He's just, like, slowly approaching you the entire time. No, not Duel of the Fates. Not the one from Episode 1. The one from Episode 3. The one between Obi-Wan and Anakin. That would be so cool. And they could even make it perfect, because that's you know, the Disney side of things, right? They could then do the exact same thing with the Final Fantasy side of things and have Gilgamesh be the other super amazing optional boss. Yeah, that's true, Chaos. We did say that. Listen to that crowd. Yeah.
We're the champs!
In a room completely by ourselves. It's not creepy at all. So, Samurai? I am going to go slap the audio producer, or audio director, I swear to God. Battle of Heroes, that's the song. Great song. I think that's actually all I can do here right now, so let's go ahead and leave. I'm not sure I would do Marvel, personally. I'm not sure I would do that. That's a little different. Oh, gotcha, Samurai. Okay. It's like, why are you objecting to this, man? That would be pretty cool, actually, Noel, if I'm being honest. It's funny you asked that, Raikiri. Most signs point to no. But I'll talk more about that when we get to Birth by Sleep. Oh, Big Hero 6 doesn't count. Although I gotta be honest, Big Hero 6, of all things, really? We've actually already had Lilo and Stitch, if you remember. But I know what you mean. That would be pretty cool too, Full Metal. Okay. Yeah, we have Tangled, Big Hero 6. Those are the only two that are absolutely confirmed. I just hope, really hope we do not have Little Mermaid or Agrabah in Kingdom Hearts 3. We've had it enough, damn it. That's a good question there, Azaz. You like my ship, Mirazaz? It's very functional. I don't think there's anything bad about it, I just don't get it, Greenstone. As I said before, if you're going to have Disney Worlds at this stage of the game, you know, the game is well established, we already have plenty of plot arc going through, and we're finishing up the primary plot arc. If you're going to have a Disney World, it has to have something deliberately, distinctly to do with the main arc. It has to be relevant. So what does Big Hero 6 have to do with anything? Yes, I have, Sonic. What a shock. Insert my cynicism. I do think a Frozen World would work because you could do something with it, but I've already explained that. I've already said that like twice now. I'm not going to say it a third time. Honestly, we will most likely have all of the worlds that have already been one of the Princess of Heart worlds. Speaking of Atlantica. So, one of the things I wonder is Donald the one who has the ability to, you know, morph us into a form that approaches the society? Because we mentioned this as well in Nightmare Before Christmas Land, or whatever. Or is it just a function of, like, the ship, or whatever? I don't know. You're going to have to explain to me what you mean about the change of aesthetics, because I don't see any real aesthetic difference, Midazidian. So help me out. Actually, Green, I'd prefer to see as little Disney as possible in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm just going to be blunt about it. I've already explained my thoughts on that.
What, Sebastian?
Ariel, wait! Slow down! Don't leave me behind!
Oh, relax, Sebastian. They don't look like one of them. Right, Flounder?
I don't know. There's something weird.
You want to hear something really screwed up? Ariel is basically Sora's age.
What do you mean? They do seem a little different. Where are you from?
We're from kind of far away. And we're not really used to these waters,
Sora is dumb!
I see. In that case, Sebastian can show you how we swim around here.
Ariel! King Triton will not like this!
Oh, don't worry.
We've already killed Ursula twice. But yeah, Ariel is 15. Or 14, I forget which, but she's about the same age. What worlds do I want in Kingdom Hearts 3? Twilight Town, Traverse Town, Disney Town, that works. I want the world that never was, which, as we know, is still kind of going on, kind of, sort of. The Keyblade Graveyard. Sorry. She's sick. Okay, guys, I need to look this up. Making me look up her age. Damn it, guys. I just pointed out because the body Sora looks like he's a lot younger than Ariel, who looks like she's much more in her high teenage years. I guess a few years will do that to you, but whatever. Oh my god. Why are you making me look this up? Here we go. There we go. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Her fate is to restore friendship, apparently. What? Ariel's fate is to restore friendship? There it is. 15, right here. Ariel is 15. Bam. So, anyways, so she is a year older than Sora, despite looking like completely different, which is the point I was trying to make. But of course, Riku and Sora look pretty different too, despite being basically the same age. So whatever. What am I doing? Ah, yes, talking to Flounder. I'm trying to remember how to do this. There we go. Okay, figured it out. Okay, where's Flounder? Flounder up there. Well, if you think about it, given how much Riku's whole thing is about proving that he's better and strong and all that fun stuff, you kind of figure that Riku is probably one of those people who's quite literally been working out his whole life. I mean, the man is literally an accomplished swordsman at the age of 15. That's pretty impressive. IMO. Where'd you go, Flounder? Flounder, up there.
Good job. Now let's move on to self-defense.
Sebastian!
Yeah?
Oh no. The heartless sea creatures.
Class is over. Good luck.
So, question, do you think Sora is a dolphin or a shark? Insert Babylon 5 reference here. It's a dark. It's true, Samurai. But yeah, no, he's clearly a dolphin. It's actually pretty obvious. I only mention this because you'd be amazed how many people have been like, "Oh my God, he's a shark," and it's like, what? No, dude, not even close. But anyways. Sora would be 5 in proper Kingdom Hearts. What is with the effects? Is someone who knows Japanese culture better than mine? What is with the fixation in young people? Seriously. Hello, Toby Trigger. Welcome to my stream for YouTube. Shoutouts. I guess the color does fit Shark a bit more, I'll give you that. But, I mean, nothing else fits Shark. Anyways, if you have any questions, if you want to comment or chat, don't be a stranger, man. If I ignore you, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's because I'm an idiot. In other words, I'm missing something in chat. I have a lot of people talking in chat, so I try to keep up with everyone, I really do. Well, that is true, I am very ugly. Hero Mystic. Where the hell? Oh my god. Oh god. Up. It's like right here, and I can't seem to frickin'... Ah, there it is. Got it. Jeez Louise. Sonic Doctor, I'm gonna pretend I never heard that. You think it's not bad already, Nicholas? Okay, that makes sense, green. I'm still trying to get used to the green name thing, I swear. Several different worlds, DE. The end of the world was never a cohesive place. We are going... It is a lore run, Toby. We are going through all the Kingdom Hearts series, and yes, this is a marathon. I guess that's all kind of answering the same question, but you get the idea. One thing I've always liked... Well, I'll talk about it in a minute. Well, we are in the right
Long
place
as
for
I
that,
have
Titans.
my trident, I will not tolerate those creatures inside this palace.
Daddy?
Oh, Ariel, when will you listen? It's dangerous out there. Strange creatures lurk outside.
Hey.
Behold, you swim before the ruler of the seas.
King Idiot!
King Triton.
Seriously, this guy is dumb.
Who are they?
They helped us fight off those creatures.
They don't look familiar.
We're from an ocean very far away.
Yup, we came to find the keyhole.
The what?
What's that?
Well, it's a...
There's no such thing, certainly not here.
But Daddy...
That right there is how you do no music properly. Have the music
Ariel,
cut off
not
by the
another
line.
word.
So you're
You
on
are not to
Nothrism.
leave the palace. Is that clear? Perhaps I'm being too strict. I'm just concerned for her safety.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Screw homework, I have a Keyblade. Smash! Hey, Mr. What? What's up, man?
That need not concern you, Sebastian. Do anything to report?
We all know Kai Lang is worse than Sora.
Suspected, Your Majesty.
Hope is pretty
They
far up
seem
there,
to be
too.
coming from Ursula's grotto.
I knew it. That sea witch is up to no good again. A sea exile from the palace has taught her nothing.
Yes, she poses serious danger.
Excuse me.
And I told you to keep
The
Ariel
reason he can
away
breathe,
from such
Darkrai,
danger.
is the
Did
same
I
reason
not?
Triton can breathe underwater, despite having the upper body of a person. In other words, they are simply a fantastical creature. That is correct, Greenstone. There is a reason why Triton is actually so damned defensive and possessive. First of all, as was pointed out by chat, Triton, you know, all these strange creatures have been attacking. The Heartless have started invading his ocean. He's very worried about his daughter. And let's be clear, he is genuinely worried about his daughter. It's not just him being a dick. And all of a sudden, these new people come from some other world, and he recognizes pretty much immediately they're from another world. You know, that's the kind of thing that would probably tip off my sensor, too. Now, granted, I have a bit of an overprotective streak, but still. The other thing to be kept in mind here is that, as I mentioned before, one of the biggest themes of the entire Kingdom Hearts series is misinformation. Unintentional misinformation. And remember how I mentioned earlier that there's these great legends of the Keyblade, and how Sora's the Keyblade Master and all that, even though that's actually a total lie. I mean, it is wrong. That is not the truth. We see another one. This is the only thing in all of Kingdom Hearts 1 that actually indicates the Keyblade War and indicates the other side of that. In Atlantica, there are legends about this terrible, horrible thing, about this terrible Keyblade, which caused ruin and devastation, and so he sees someone show up with the Keyblade, and Triton's first reaction is, oh crap, and he talks about the keyhole, and he's like, oh crap! So yeah, Triton is probably automatically negatively inclined towards our party, because all he's heard about is how we're these terrible, horrible villains. I'm doing alright, Mr. White. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I liked this game pretty much the moment I picked it up, as I talked about earlier. I'm glad you liked the task, Toby. I was really concerned that that one would be boring. Like I said, Frozen, this is a very dangerous situation, and we don't know it, and that's the funny thing. Yeah, that Samurai is correct. The Kai Blade, or the Chi Blade, but I'm going to call it Kai because it's more distinguishable. The Kai Blade is the real thing to be worried about. Keyblades, that's another thing. Well, see, the funny thing is Riku was also not a Keyblade Master. We are once again dealing with misinformation there. A Keyblade Wielder, sure, but a Keyblade Master is a different thing. Of course I do, Darkrai. As an aside, the distinction between Keyblade Master and Keyblade Wielder is something we'll be discussing later. I'm debating if I want to talk about that during Dream Drop Distance or during Birth by Sleep, because it's relevant to both. But there is a distinction between both, so let's just make that clear now. For the reference, by the way, I don't actually have cheats for any of the other games, except Chain of Memories. I do have cheats for that, but I have not done any save editing for Kingdom Hearts 2 or anything like that. We're going to be playing through that and Birth by Sleep legitimate. I could mention it during both Frozen, that's a good point.
Those impudent fools will never find the keyhole.
I like her voice actress.
But the girl could prove useful.
It's funny you say that, Nicholas.
Heartless on my side. Triton, my old friend. Your day is coming.
Yeah, Lord knows if you watched it all the way through, Toby, you know that that actually impacted my life finishing that task, so... I am glad you liked it, man. Okay, so... Kingdom Hearts... Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I have no idea where I'm going. Wait, I remember. Okay, I need to go this way. You poor, unfortunate souls. Oh, sorry. Don't want to get copyright flagged. And you're like, oh, Arsh, you're exaggerating. There are people who have sung songs and gotten copyright flagged for it. I actually have been looking it up as I was going through recently, Regal. It's about half of them are the original voice actors or actresses. Yes, I am going to be fighting the Lingering Will, and Xemnas, and Sephiroth, and the data battles. I'm going to try to beat all of the above. I am not promising that, okay? That's not happening. But I am going to make an effort. I am going to go ahead and seriously attempt them, and not just walk in and die horribly, okay? Hey, Plate Smasher. Where are you? Where are you, Plate Smasher? And by Plate Smasher, I mean the dolphin. Seriously, where is he? I don't remember which difficulty we'll be doing it in Kingdom Hearts 2. I've already decided, and I don't remember right now. I'm really tired. I didn't sleep much last night. Damn it. I sure hope so, Raikiri, but if I honestly think it will, I'm gonna say no. It's only come up once, well, arguably twice, in the entirety of the series. Even though it really should have happened in more, but whatever. Where the hell is the dolphin? I do hate reflect spamming, even though it's basically the only tactic that's viable on several of these bosses. Oh, you don't have to... I have completely been crushed by the Maleficent Dragon Battle. You don't have to tell me about that one. Hello, Nick Nack. Wow, we get a lot of new-time viewers today, don't we? Shoutouts. Welcome to my stream. Don't be a stranger, ask questions, be cool, have drinks, be awesome. You don't have to have drinks. I'm just kidding about that part. But seriously, what's up? Actually, I have actually played Ion. I beta tested Ion. It was awesome right up until you hit the group wall, and then it was awesome right up until you ran out of content. Which is a damn shame. There was some interesting setting lore. Where the hell's the dolphin? I have no idea what my viewer count's at now. I have no way of seeing it. Oh my god, why are there enemies? Why? Don't they know I have more important things to do than kill them? Oh wow, 109. It's more than I'd expect for Kingdom Hearts. We've already broken that number in the past with Mass Effect and one of the other big marathons. I forget which one. Am I not at the point where I need the dolphin yet? Is that the problem here? Hey Zeus, sorry. Trying to find a dolphin. I need to see a dolphin about a horse. Hey, I love Kingdom Hearts. I keep pointing out the flaws as we go through 1, but don't mistake that even for a moment for not liking this. I'm actually enjoying replaying it. It's admittedly somewhat cathartic being able to one-shot all this stuff. Oh, StarCraft, that's another one, right? Had a pretty high thing. Yeah, I already went into Ariel's Grotto. We already said the thing about, Ursula. I even got the hint. I even got the thing where Flounder's like, hey, you need to go talk to the dolphins. And I'm like, okay. Hey, Cloudy Code. Oh my god, new people everywhere. Shoutouts, man. What's up? Don't be a stranger. Chat. Talk. Be. What's up? I should just like make a speech that I repeat each time for a new viewer. Hey, welcome to the stream. Beep. Please share all thoughts relevant to anything. Beep. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here for a moment. Just watch. It's gonna start going live. Let me look at my calendar. Looks like around the 31st or the 1st is when that's gonna start going live. I have never had this kind of trouble finding this dolphin. I may have just missed a trigger. Oh, sorry, I gotta do it in an Elker voice. Excited statement. I am hopeful that you will enjoy discussing lore on the stream. Please feel free to talk with the other viewers. They are pretty awesome. Truthful statement. I find myself to be blessed to have such an amazing audience. No, we already did that, Rowan. Oh my god, the enemies are actually respawning. Okay, this is ridiculous. Do I have to do that? No, I can't do that yet. Alright, hang on. Yeah, let's try something here. There's another one! Wow, lots of new people today. Hello, Lord of the Flame. Shoutouts. Welcome to the stream. Pleasant surprise. I am glad to see you here. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, the controls really take some getting used to. Okay, here we go. We'll go this way for now. Actually, yeah. Whenever I do my Elcor voice, some people think I'm being ER. Which, I mean, hey, I understand. I'm actually kind of turned around now. Okay, I know where I am. You say that, Salmon King. You don't understand just how stupid copy wrongs can be. Seriously, I can be really stupid. Hey, if you've seen my streams, you know that everyone always just dissolves into discussing anime on my streams. Every single time. It's like a guarantee of nature. Aha! No, get me out of combat! Get me out of combat! No! Ah! God damn it! You're not even... You're literally harder to hit than you are to kill. You mean the pen and paper stuff, Darkrai? X-Files? I never really got into X-Files. Some of the ARC episodes were good. But I feel like it really petered off, and the reveal and ending were both just terrible. I mean, just, ugh. So yeah, I don't think this is the one I need, because this is the one who's just going to loop the area. I need the other one who's going to take me into the water. Screw you guys. I retract permission to talk about anime. I will ban all the anime discussions. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. That would be really stupid of me. Oh, I'm really tired. Pen and paper. So yes, in that case, yes to all of the above. No, none of the Kingdom Hearts games have a New Game Plus, sadly. Apparently, Deutsch thinks they do. Why do they have a New Game Plus in a Kingdom Hearts? Well, you see, all sea creatures are the same, right, Regal? Well, they were already working on one near his ass. Zenpakuto and Keyblade. I'd say there's some pretty strong similarities there, except for the fact that the Zenpakuto has, you know, has the whole personality thing going for it, whereas a Keyblade does not have a sense of self, you know. So that's probably one of the key distinctions between them. I would also argue that a Keyblade is technically potentially stronger, because the only thing that determines the strength of a Keyblade is you, whereas the Zenpakuto can vary. I don't remember how many Chemic. All of them. Chrono Trigger does indeed have awesome. I mean, New Game Plus. Forgive me for being redundant. I'm telling you guys, more games need New Game Plus. Watch, we're gonna find out some horrible thing like Keyblades are actually made of people. Where is this goddamn dolphin? I'm going to eat it. Alive! I'm gonna grab it and just start gnawing on its outside until I am gnawing on its inside. Aha! Dolphin! Now I'm in combat. Why do you exist? You serve no purpose! Die! Die! All the death! All the death! Go away! Stop preventing me from progressing! Okay, so this is probably the first time I've been able to actually show you the padding problem. Keep in mind, I am one-shotting these. Imagine doing this where you have to hit each of these like 20 times, well, it's more like 8 times, in order to actually kill them. So just multiply what I'm doing by about 8, and that's the padding that's in Kingdom Hearts 1. I love this game, but God, it's padded. So I'm just gonna wait for that dolphin to come by. Because I'm in a no combat. Why am I... Oh, God. Okay. Oh, you're terrible, Scott Must. Mother for white, yes. Absolutely. Ah. Congrats, Darkrai. I wish you all the success as long as you're not one of my competitors. I'm barely successful it is, man. I need everything I can get. Oh god, it's a shark! I guess we'll just hang out in here for a bit. There's a chest we can get, I guess. Oh, we'll go ahead and get it. Oh my god! It's a shark! What do you mean, Toby, if you don't mind my asking? Ah! Oh my... Gamer Techno! No! Bad man! My nemesis has struck again. Oh my god, thank you, first of all. Before I even look at the donation comment, thank you, Gamer Techno. Yes, there is Darkrai. And it's done. Well, we're gonna see where that went to. Let's find out here. I just want to quote what Gamer Techno says word for here. This is why Gamer Techno is my nemesis. Sing for me, monkey! Sing! So that was towards singing. We'll just add a 1 and a 0 in front of that. Thank you, Snicker Friend. Happy Hanukkah. Oh, hey! So I'm pretty sure now I'm stuck singing those stupid songs. That is officially over the mark where I'm going to be singing the second song as well. So, yay! Aren't you guys excited? I'm going to be singing multiple songs now. For the record, there's actually 3 songs I can sing. The other 2 I'm worried about copyright issues. So we're going to be muting the stream regardless during the 2 songs. I suppose I could make it a further incentive. So we've got the first song, Finny Fun, which I am singing. The second incentive, which is A New Day is Dawning. The third incentive, which is Ursula's Revenge. And then as a final incentive, I'll sing instead of having you listen to the copyrighted songs. So you get to endure the horror. No. Okay, made it. So right now we are over the second of those numbers. Also, Suikoden reference. I can't raise my voice anymore. Over the years, my balls have just gotten too big, so no, I can't even say that with a straight face. No, the actual problem is, and anyone can tell you this, when you get older, your vocal cords basically relax, and so your voice kind of slowly shifts in pitch over the last few decades there. So yeah, I actually have lost the ability to raise my voice into high pitch. I can't sing high anymore at all. Like the best I can do. Ugh, is basically like that. So no, I'm just gonna sing like this. Wait, why do you think I have this second chair next to me, guys? I'm done, I swear, I'm done. I'm going the wrong way, too. You've got to be kidding me! Oh god, okay, hang on. Damn it, Samurai. I'm too tired to react properly. Oh my god! And Samurai says, and I quote, "Sing for me, monkey. Sing!" So apparently, guys, I am a dancing money here for your enjoyment and amusement. Oh my god. Remember when I killed your brother, Ellie? I talk just like this! Except I can't get my voice that high like I just said. Ugh. Oh my god. Throat. Oh my god. That's a great scene too. That is an absolutely amazing scene. I'm gonna totally practice, and I'm gonna be terrible at it, but I'm gonna practice. Oh my gosh. A tank of helium. There you go. God, I can't even do it. It actually hurts to try and do that. I'll dance too.
Ariel, you've disobeyed me again. I told you not to leave the palace.
No music.
Daddy, no!
Oh god, that's a good point, Meatfist. I could do the really deep singing. See, I would. Okay. I'm sorry. For those of you who haven't seen my stuff before, there is one voice, one impression. There's actually two impressions I could do. I can't do the lyrics right now. I'm screwed up. But one of the impressions I can do is Yoda. I can speak just like him. I can also speak like the Count. One terrible accent, two terrible accents. And so I could actually sing Finny Fun in the Count's voice. I could sing it in Yoda's voice, or if I have to stretch. I have to actually stretch my diaphragm out a little bit. Because I can do Palpatine pretty well, too. It takes me some effort to do Palpatine, though. The Ian McDiarmid thing. Wheaton is the final. Okay, so here we go. So, swim me. I did not laugh while doing it, though. I'm trying to do Palpatine doing swim me, go. And I don't remember the lyrics. I don't remember what the lyrics are. I'll have to decide. Because I've got multiple songs that I could sing through.
You're from another world, aren't you?
Huh?
Then you must be the key bearer.
The key bearer. Again, the legend being manipulated wrong here.
You may fool Ariel, but you can't fool me. You don't know your dorsal fin from your tail. As the key bearer, you must already know one must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
Ah, I screwed it up.
Of course I know that, but...
Ah! What?
You have violated this principle. The key bearer shatters peace and brings ruin.
Okay.
Oh, Sora's not like that.
I thank you for saving my daughter, but there is no room in my ocean for you or your key.
I wasn't calculating for sense, so we're just gonna leave that there. Like that. I never predicted sense to happen. Thank you, Nintendo Raikiri. Hang on, let me look up the lyrics of Finny Fun really quick. Oh, this is a no music counter, by the way. Sorry, let's up that really quick.
My, the poor child.
No, I never really watched anime either, Toby.
Sorrow. What a pity. If only there was something we could do. Wait, maybe she can be of some help. Yes, maybe she can be of some help to you.
Who are you talking about?
Oh,
Never, samurai.
She would surely help you. She'd make all your dreams come true.
I don't remember Regal.
You called, my dear?
You're Ursula. Well, I was just wondering if...
It's all right. Helping
Others
others is what
I live for.
Let me guess. You wish to see other worlds. That shouldn't be too hard. After all, your new friends came from another world.
What's Boku no Pico?
But they had special help. That mysterious key. Now, cheer up, sweetie. You have something special, too.
Huh?
Now listen carefully.
I've decided not to Google whatever that is. I'm not going to Google whatever that is. I have decided not to trust you. Ever. On the advice of my hundreds of thousands of viewers, I've decided not to do that. Okay, so we did that. So he took... I don't remember where I'm going now. Aren't I going this way, I think? Yeah, I think we'll go this way.
I think the keyhole they seek is somewhere in the palace. Now, my dear, if you can take me there without your daddy knowing, I can help you get to these other worlds you long for.
Thanks, Darkrai. Hang on, so... There we go. So I looked up the lyrics. Just to give you a little bit of a taste of what this might sound like. I'll do it in all three voices really quick. So hang on, so we've got swim me, we'll dance and we'll play now. It's very easy, just come on in and take a chance and oh god, that's so fast! You're supposed to sing that super fast. That is really hard to do. Don't be shy, just let the music inside and dance, dance, dance! Ah, ah, ah. Oh.
Yes, we had a deal, didn't we? Time for a little journey to the dark world of the Heartless.
We cannot find the keyhole. The keyhole is not here.
What?
What? I love that.
We have company. I'm afraid you're a little late, handsome.
Well, Ursula has won. Okay.
The trident. We must get it back.
Sturgis!
Come on, let's go.
Tell her!
Wait.
Not really, Cloudy Code.
My father is hurt and it's all my fault. I have to stop Ursula.
That's right. I'm right behind you, Ariel.
What? Ah! Hang on. Gotta get this. Oh my god, Zeiss. Okay. So Zeiss just wanted this number on the screen, it looks like. Okay, so real quick, you guys want Yoda. God, that is so fast. Like, it's supposed to be like... Swim me, swim me, swim in the swim. They will dance and we'll play now. Well, it's very easy, just come on in. And, except, I'm still going too slow. It's swim, swim this way. We'll dance and we'll play now. It's very easy, come on in. Just take a chance and shake a fin. God, that's so fast. I can't sing that fast. I can't sing that fast. Oh my god. Okay, we'll do one of the slower times, which is see the sign, can you reach it in time, and tap, tap, tap. Okay, because so, yes, I can hear the music in my head because I have a really good audio memory, and I hate you guys for making me remember this song. See the sign, can you reach it in time, and tap, tap, tap. There's Yoda. I don't know if I can do Palpatine. This is way too fast for Palpatine's usual. Hang on, let me stretch out a little bit here. Now witness the firepower of this fully armed and operational battle station. Okay, I've kind of got the voice. See the sign. Can you reach it in time? And tap, tap, tap. I can't do Palpatine. I've decided not to do Palpatine. It's too slow. It's too slow. I can't do Palpatine very quickly. Actually, Toby, I have done a lot of voice acting work. Never professional. I've never really been paid for it. But yeah, I have done a lot of that. Swim this way. We will dance, and we will play now. It is very easy. Come here in, take a chance, and shake a fin. Don't be shy. Let the music inside and darkness. Oh, I mean, dance. I can't do it. I can't do it. Swim this way, we'll dance and we'll play. Now it's very easy to come in and take a chance and check a fin. I think we might do Yoda for that. Anyways. Okay, so there you go. There's a bit of a preview of those voices. Oh god, this fight. I'm gonna save, just because this is a fight of doom. Come to the dark side. We do not have any fun on the dark side. And that's my sales pitch. You have destroyed us all. Can't protect. Yeah, by the way, you can fail those songs. Did you know that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't know that till a couple weeks ago. Oh yeah, I do need to do that, you're right. Oh, for God's sakes. Here's enemies. Can't enter the menu while there's enemies here. Oh my god. Oh my god, seriously? Screw off. Ah, okay. I don't have the... Why don't I have the ability yet? I should have it, like, right now. Personally, Green, I have no idea, but then again, I've been deliberately avoiding all Episode 7 spoilers. Maybe I need to go talk to Sebastian? The Matrix? Yes, absolutely. The first Matrix, amazing, brilliant movie. Second Matrix, enjoyable movie. Third Matrix, starting to stretch at that time. There are scenes I like in the third Matrix movie, and then there's the rest of it. Yes, I know that. I have to reach that, which means I need the kick ability. Whatever. Let's just go. We'll just assume it's there. And if it's not, oh well. Padding! Yeah, no kidding, Rowan. Unlike certain other movies I can mention, Superman vs. Batman, excuse me. Do you? Oh, I guess that makes sense, Lord of Flame. Okay, you're right. So I need the Dolphin back there, go to there, Sebastian will be there. Okay, that makes sense. I've got the sequence of events now. I'm good, I'm good. I'm officially found. Nightmare Before Christmas, Neverland, Winnie the Pooh, and I think that's it as far as remaining Disney Worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1. We've also got, of course, Hollow Bastion and End of the World. And that's it. I agree with that statement 100%, Deutsch. Yeah, that's right. For some people... Remember how everyone constantly hates on Atlantica and Kingdom Hearts 2? With good reason, I feel like pointing out. It was always bad. It was always bad. As an aside, one thing I find interesting is in Kingdom Hearts 2, they will actually bother to have us go through the whole tutorial of here's how you move around in the water. And then, like, there's nothing there. It's just the frickin' singing minigame. We barely ever move through the water. It's just like, hey... Just in case you feel like swimming around this one room you can explore for no reason. Here's how you do it. Oh my god. Depth perception. Alright. Just need to wait patiently for that dolphin to come back.
Heal.
There's only one thing I really didn't like about Neverland, which we will talk about when we get there, because it's like the next world. So I hate to say, I swear I'm not saying this to be a contrarian, I swear to God. But believe it or not, the recent trailer has made me more interested in the Batman v Superman thing than I previously was. Can anyone guess why? Before I just tell you guys. Because I don't really have any lore to talk about right now, sorry. There's not much to talk about in Atlantica. Yeah, I guess possible Frozen, even though it's not. Nobody's guessed it so far. Let's be honest, Doomsday has always been the Incredible Hulk, just the DZ version. Any other guesses before I mention it? Oh, I absolutely love Kingdom Hearts. Absolutely. The series as a whole. Now, the first game is my my second least favorite of the series. It's got a lot of flaws with it, as I've been discussing as we go through it. But I do love the Kingdom Hearts series. Let me make that fundamentally clear. I also hate this fight. This is my least favorite fight in the entire game. You know, I discovered a really neat trick for fighting this chick very, very quickly last time, and I don't remember what it is now. Spamming seems to work. It's nice having that much mana. Jeez Louise! Wow! That was just funny. I've never played this game with cheats, by the way, so this is my first time doing this. This is just, yeah, funny. Would you leave me alone? Oh, she's dead! That's, wow! She's dead. Flotsam and Jetsam are totally dead and totally won't be back in Kingdom Hearts 2.
You'll pay for this!
Dearest Poopsies, flee to my side right now! Mommy needs you. Crush those fools! Make them writhe! Anyways. Okay, so the DC thing, right? They're not afraid to try new things, is the summary. They could have tried to adhere too much to DC canon. They could have tried to fulfill the mandate of, okay, we're trying to be as safe and as normal of a movie as possible, and instead they're trying new ideas and mixing things up a bit. Throwing Wonder Woman bats and soups out pretty much just like that. having Zod actually be Doomsday, have Lex be the one who actually involves that happening, you know, that kind of thing. There's a lot of implications that they're basically taking the same concepts and reimagining them back into this new format. And that gives me the smallest bit of hope that they might actually do something with the movie, rather than just make it, well, let's be honest, what most DC movies are, safe, simple, and boring. I mean, Man of Steel had some good moments, but... You know? Maybe you don't know. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I'll shush. Yeah, Sebastian's awesome, let's be honest with ourselves. Now, of course, they are clearly and definitively aping the Marvel thing with the Avengers, but, yeah. I will find him. I will find him. I will find him! I will find him! I will find him! He's saying this like 2 hours later. They're in the Phantom Zone, completely locked away in the black hole, and he's just standing there by himself. I will find him! I will find him! I will find him! And everyone else is like, Zod, okay, we get it. Shut up.
You pathetic fools! I rule the seas now!
What you're about to see is the first thing I ever saw in all of Kingdom Hearts. I told this story at the beginning here. But for those of you who haven't actually heard that story, Jenna, my girlfriend at the time, asked me to fight this fight for her. So this was the very first thing I saw in Kingdom Hearts. It was a lot of fun, too. I was hooked, like, immediately. I have to fight Ursula in full awesome form. See you around, Kay, by the way. I like how one of her attacks is just to bite you. Also, you can make her cross-eyed, because both pupils follow you, so at some angles it gets kind of messed up, like, you know, I've done it a couple times now, if you're paying attention. Like that, right there. Also, Ursula thinks we're very tasty, guys. By the way, this is not the strategy I used back then. I was doing a lot of hit and run on this fight. You know, it just occurred to me, I have basically infinite mana. Let's see if I can hit her at all. I haven't been using spells like at all this playthrough. I don't think it's working all that well. And pose! I was too late. I was too late. Oh well. Oh, she says not very tasty? My bad. Get ready for this! Get up on Ursula's back! We'll do that later, Regal. So yeah, we have just basically gone through Kingdom Hearts 1's story. Or the Little Mermaid story in Kingdom Hearts 1. We will do it again in Kingdom Hearts 2, which... Well, Darkrai, I used my Lorerunner powers. It's never explained, Green. Literally, they don't even pay lip service. It just... I mean, even the Maleficent thing, they pay lip service to why it happens. But they just literally like, nope, Ursula's back for no reason. They act as if the first game basically didn't happen. It's a little ridiculous. Congrats, Fat Squeak. So yeah, it's time to go to much blacker pastures after this one. To one of my favorite of the Disney worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1. Possible, Regal, although we've seen what those resurrections can do.
Your world? What's it like?
Oh, about that. Sorry for lying to you.
It's okay. Besides, if you can travel to other worlds, maybe I can too. So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday. I'll find a way, somehow. I'm sure of it.
Well, if you find it, do me a favor and leave me out of it.
Wah, wah. The Crab Claw! Get the hell out of here. We will never be back, except we will, in 2 games. Hey, Hunter. And yeah, that's, it's an interesting way to start the series, I admit. Just jumping in at the Ursula fight. I just realized that I'm stupid and I should go this way. That being said, I love the intro to KH2. I know it's something that people complain about a bit, but the whole Twilight Town Roxas section is awesome, in my opinion. I really do like that slow boil, slow start thing. Alright, good night, guys. Fun little fact about the Lorerunner. Some people ask, how can you stream 10 hours a day every day? The answer, I just fall asleep in my chair. Oh, it's time to stream again. I'm back, guys! I'm kidding, that's not what I do. It actually is quite taxing. Not to complain, it's just quite taxing. Oh, I hope we see more of it, Regal, very much so. I guess I wouldn't mind an option to skip it, Scott Mist. I wouldn't do that. I love that section. But I wouldn't mind it being an option. Well, in fairness, I am in a lot of pain regularly, Frozen. That's not why, though. Yay, soberingness. You know, I've never actually done that, Scott Mist. Which is probably sad. Hey, you've never done this, Gamer Techno? It works great. I've got tons of health, lots of spread, a nice spread of firepower. This is the prototype donut ship here. Here's a question for you, Full Metal. What do you think of his line in... okay, it's the Babylon 5 effect, I feel, with Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts in general, but especially 2. Replaying 2, and where he's talking about that final line he says, looks like my summer vacation is over. That just hurts, hearing that line now, especially after 358. I don't think so, no, Snicker. I mean, I could push for it, but I don't think I'm going to. Use the boost to get through. So, first of all, let me get this out there. I like this movie, Nightmare Before Christmas. I actually used to be able to sing this entire movie. I've actually done this before, for Jenna. the girl I mentioned before, I have sung this entire movie before for her. Every single part, every single song. Memorized the whole thing for her as a present. Back when I was a lot more practiced at singing than I am now. Yeah, I do too, Fat Squeak was absolutely amazing. But, so, what's getting to this section, I mean, I kind of became attached to the movie, in addition to liking it because of that. And then seeing this in Kingdom Hearts, I was like, yeah! So this is awesome. Yeah, just everything about this section is pretty cool, with a couple of problems. No, it's okay, Gamertech, no, it's okay. You've already nuked us once, man. There is a pretty big flaw in Halloween Town in Kingdom Hearts 1. And it's the same flaw that's everywhere in Kingdom Hearts Town. It has the small feeling to it. Everywhere in this feels incredibly cloistered. If I forget who did it, but someone actually took... it takes some effort, Darkrai, and I have an actual capture card, which I bought. If you, like, took all of the areas, and I mean all of them, in Halloween Town, and zoomed the camera out a bit, which you can't do, it's incredibly small. The graveyard is, like, right over there, and is, like, okay, so if this is the main square I'm in, this other area here is, like, right this, and then there's the little graveyard, which is like this, then there's the other area, which is like this, and then there's Boogie's Mansion. That's it! That's the whole world! It's really tiny. It's really small. And it feels really, really just... it's that problem I've been having this whole time in Kingdom Hearts 1. It feels so tiny and small and empty. And I'm just like, oh my god. Yeah, Mulan had the same empty problem in a different direction. Lots of decent expanses of areas, but nothing in them. Other than that, I feel they did this pretty well.
Allow me to introduce the Master of Terror, the King of Nightmares, Jack Skellington!
Well, I have played this game before, Shadow. And I'm cheating. They even did the claw things for his shoulders, just for this one scene, you know?
Bravo, Jack! Bravo!
Yeah, exactly, Scott Mist.
Big hit at this year's Halloween.
There's even music playing during the cutscenes. Some of them.
Thank you. Thank you. But their movement still needs work. It's not scary enough. I want to strike bone-chilling terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
So the guy doing Skellington's voice feels like he's trying a little bit too hard to ape the original character. I forget the guy who played him in the original movie. But he... the guy who's doing it here is just like... You know what happens when you try to do an imitation too much? So it becomes basically a characterization? Caricaturization, excuse me, not a characterization. That's what it feels like for the guy who's doing Skeleton's voice here. He does a lot better of a job in 2, I feel. No, I need to go to the... Like, some of his lines just really feel like they're out of place. I want bone-chilling terror! I'm going to consult the doctor! You know, it's... That's true, Lord of the Flame. Yeah, it's really bad, Samurai.
Maybe the guidance system was damaged in the explosion.
Nonsense. My devices are always perfect.
Oh, I've got it! Why, of course. The Heartless need a heart. Doctor, do you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated.
I hate to interrupt here, but 2 things I love about this. First and foremost, I love the fact that the people of this town are so blasé about the Heartless. I mean that because that's unique. Most people are like, oh my god, the Heartless. Some people are like, yes, the Heartless. But here in this place, it's just like, oh cool, there's Heartless here. It's so normal to the residents of Nightmare Before Christmas that they're just like, yep. It's, they're guys. What? They fit in surprisingly well. But the second line, a heart is not all that complicated. That line is beautifully ironic, given the fact that the arrogance that goes into that line is actually probably one of the things that started most of the major events of the entire game. Ansem the Wise thought that the heart is not at all that complicated. And God, was he wrong. Holy crap. So, I love that they have little tidbits like this here.
Let's get to work.
To make a heart, first take a container with a lock.
I like their directions for a heart, too.
We need the key to this thing first.
You'll get it, Cougar 12. I think you will. You just need to step away from it for a bit. I know that feeling. Yes, actually, Snickerframe. This is definitely still
amazing.
in the realm of light.
And you are...
Sora.
Well done, Sora.
Hello,
I'd like
Myron
you
Jr.
to be a part of this year's Halloween.
This is a lore run,
What's this
not a
Heartless
speed
doing
run.
here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town just recently. What's frustrating is I can't get them to dance with me. So, the Doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system.
I love how he says his words. The guidance system. He's just got weird inflection.
Okay, Doctor, let's continue.
We'll give
The
this no
ingredients
music.
for a heart. Pulse.
A fr-
Emotion.
Terror.
So, a frog,
Fear.
a spider, glass,
And despair.
fingernails on fingernail, hope and
Mix them all
despair,
together,
and that's what makes up a
and
heart.
we have a heart.
I know, right, Sid? His only negative about the Heartless is they won't dance with him. Why won't the Heartless dance? Come on. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like I said, it makes perfect sense for... Oh, and of course, once again, nice little microcosm there. They try to make a heart.
Let's try
They
adding
fail.
memory. Sally?
Man, my brain itches.
Sally! Good for nothing girl. Don't know why I bothered creating her. Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, we're done. Exactly, Schmeidel. Dance, monkey, dance! Because they were being partially affected by them. Don't forget there wasn't really a lot of... I'll answer in a minute.
The Heartless are completely out of control. We can't stop them.
Maybe our experiment triggered something.
Nah.
Everything will be fine, Mayor. You have nothing to worry about.
I'm gonna count that as another no music. Well, let's see. Goofy is Frankenstein, Donald is the mummy, and Sora is... a demon. Anyways, so what was I answering? Oh yeah, why are the Heartless so docile? Don't forget that Oogie Boogie is, well, he's the only dark influence in this particular realm, and he's really low scale compared to everyone else. So there was nothing really pushing the Heartless towards being their usual selves, and in addition to that, it's entirely likely that their experiments were actually getting through to the Heartless in their own minor way. I mean, they did do the whole flourish thing for when Jack came out, remember? I don't think that qualifies as glue, Braven. Also, really nice touch. I'll try and show off a bit here. These shadows, the basic Heartless here, actually have a slightly different texture to them than the default one, just for being here. Which is probably the only bit of evidence we have that the natural Heartless are also influenced by that perception thing of the different worlds. It could be just a purely graphical thing, but it is the only bit of evidence I've seen for that.
Anywhere?
Yeah, she's like 5 feet this way.
Is something wrong, Jack?
No, everything's going great. We're going to have the best Halloween ever. All we need now is your memory.
Memory? You mean this?
That is a forget-me-not, if you're not aware.
Jack, I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's still time.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just as I envision it. Trust me, you're going to love it.
No, Darkrai, there is not. Also, has anyone figured out why his scheme to add a heart to the Heartless isn't succeeding? Because I can answer it very simply and easily. Give you a hint. Heartless have hearts. Heartless are hearts.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I sure did. A heart. What should we do?
Gosh, you really are stupid. Isn't it obvious?
Tell Oogie Boogie.
See you around, Marley. They do knick-knack. I just mention it because most of the natural Heartless don't change. You can kind of tell there, if they live long enough. You can kind of see the little yarnish texture on the Heartless there. You mean his name was John Cena? Sorry. Where am I going? A friend of mine introduced me to that, and I hate him for it. I will never forgive him for introducing me to that concept. Don't be silly, Samurai. Oh, there's no way in hell, Honor Black. Ugh. You can't overuse it. That's the trick to a good meme like that. You can't overuse it.
That bonehead Jack is really making a heart. I'll be jiggered. That works for me. Ooh,
I love his voice actor.
Get my hands on that. Well, I've got no hands, but I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the Heartless.
So, I like Oogie Boogie's plan over here. You know, Jafar was trying to take over Agrabah. Ursula was trying to take over the ocean. Maleficent is trying to take over every single world. You know, etc., etc. Everyone has these big, dramatic plans. Right? Everyone's like, aha! You know. You know what Oogie Boogie's after? He wants to be the one in charge of Halloween! Not Halloween Town. Halloween, the holiday. That's his big plan. I love it. This place is just a great break. You wouldn't think that this place here around Darkrai would be like as lighthearted as it is, but I always feel like this is basically just Boogie Oogie. Did I say that, Samurai? Wow, I must be out of it. This place really feels like a break. It's like, okay, you've had enough serious stuff, you have enough irritating stuff. Why don't you just chill for a while? And that's always what Halloween Town feels to me whenever I go through Kingdom Hearts 1. It's a great place to unwind and relax. Just get some nice, lighthearted sequences. There's no big, you know, oh my god, existential doom. There's no death of the universe threat. There's no massive usage of darkness to conquer the world. It's just Oogie Boogie being silly, and everyone else being silly, and it's great, and I love it. Oh my god, let me in. Yeah, it is kind of an intermission. I think that's a good way to put it. Oh, what's wrong with the chat? Oh, okay, there it goes. Weird. Ugh. Ah. Let me control the camera, damn you. Yay, we got surprise. It's a Jack-in-the-Box. But yeah, Oogie Boogie's great. He is much better in Kingdom Hearts 2. In Kingdom Hearts 2, Oogie Boogie is probably the funniest thing in all of KH2, in my opinion. He's awesome there. It's especially great alongside the completely straight-faced Maleficent. Like, Maleficent is being super serious and like, I will turn Santa into a Heartless. And Oogie Boogie's like, woo! It's great. It's great. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. Actually, that's a good point, Samurai. I'm sorry. I was going to talk about that later, but this is in Kingdom Hearts 2, but this is a better time to talk about it because I'm stupid. The Heartless, without effort or incident, infiltrate this world and don't do anything to hurt it. Really. They don't actually do anything to really cause any difficulty until the denizens of it start meddling with it. As Riku himself so aptly put towards the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, it is not the darkness itself that they are worried about, it's the things lurking inside it. You're terrible, Green, and I hate you. And so the idea here, again, is the whole dark is not evil concept, which is being presented very early on. This is actually probably the first time they really discuss that theme in Kingdom Hearts.
This time it's sure to work.
I didn't even say discuss. They just leave it out there for you to think about it. Oh no, Dahat! Dahat! There's an even funnier part, which we'll get to in a minute in Kingdom Hearts 1 here. I'll save it for when we get there. I don't want to talk about all of it in advance. Congrats, Deutsch. You are famous. And his name is Lorerunner! Do 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 do.
We lost them.
Zero! After them, quick!
This is the no music counter. This is the Sora is dumb counter. This is a bidding war for whether or not we're going to be doing the Finny Fun sequence in Kingdom Hearts 2. Do it. I want to stress that we've only gone between 4 total zones so far. All of them incredibly small. Again, this is a very tiny area. Like, I actually get a little bit of a claustrophobia feel from this section. I know, it's weird, Fearsome. We're only in the first game, though. Yeah, so far you guys really want me to sing Finny Fun. For some reason, you want to torture everyone. Me and you. Just come on in and take a chance. Just do the thing and shake a fin. I don't even know the lyrics by heart. I'm gonna have to, like, practice that. You guys suck. Oh, trust me, that counter is going to skyrocket when we hit Kingdom Hearts 2, Green. Possibly in every single scene he's in. I'm not quite kidding by that. Sora is not the smartest person around. Oh, really? Go away, go away. There's complexity to the heart? Don't be silly. We already know what a heart is. It's made of a frog, a spider, glass. I'm done. Yeah, who's nominating? Dream Drop Distance is good, absolutely. If you have access to play it on the 3DS. If you don't, it's coming out on the PS4 soon, so that's an option. I think I just go here. I don't think I want to know what that is, Frozen. This is a marathon, so we're going to be going through Kingdom Hearts 1, then Chain of Memories, then 2, then 358, then Recoded, then Birth by Sleep, then Dream Drop Distance. So we're going through the whole series pretty much in a line. The only day I will not be streaming is actually tomorrow, because of real life stuff. Oh, easily the hard Shadow. Much more complex. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about, Frozen. And unfortunately, I think it's that multiplayer only one, which sucks. Competitive, I mean. Yeah, by the way, we all know how bad it is when Sora comments and says certain things that he does in Kingdom Hearts 2, but I really want to line it up so I literally finish Chain of Memories and then start 2 the same day, so you really can see how bad it is to go straight from Chain of Memories to 2. It's... wow, you know, it's pretty bad.
Fire!
Damn it, come on. Come on, I don't want to fight you. Yeah, unless you set your color, Shadow, it'll do it to random stuff, basically. No, Nicholas, we're doing the PS3 version, basically, which is just kind of a thing based off of the DS version. It's good, don't worry. It's pretty well done, unlike the 358, which is sadly very not well done. Excuse me. Oh, what's the wrong spot? Wrong spot. Halloween Town is awesome, Fierce. It's probably my favorite Disney World in Kingdom Hearts 1. I also feel like, okay, so a lot of the Disney Worlds have music that Yoko Shimomura has done basically to, for lack of a better word, ape it, to emulate the music from the actual movie, right? Most of the time it comes off as a little, to be as blunt as I can, pathetic. It feels like a much, you know, lighter and disinteresting version of the original song. I feel one of the only places where that's not true is here, where they actually do a really good job with the Kingdom Hearts version of the songs. I don't even know what you're talking about then, Nicholas. They're all terrible, Greenstone. I don't have that much against them. I feel most of them don't really contribute to the plot. I feel that some of them try too hard to ape the movies. The no music gets really bad. I mean, you saw Agrabah. That was just insane. We had like 10 no musics just in Agrabah alone. And yeah, I just feel like they don't really do anything. They could have used the Disney Worlds to emphasize the story or the characters or the themes, and for the most part, they didn't. They did in some cases. Oh my god. Hit the lever! Hit the lever! I can't do it. I can't hit the lever. There we go. Okay. You know, in some cases they did do it. Oh, I didn't know that, Nicholas. I really didn't. I'm doing it that way on purpose for reasons I'll discuss when we get there. Hey, XCAC. Yeah, Tron did a really good job of that. Absolutely. Way too far, but whatever. Why are you attacking me? You're meaningless! Your life, as it has been, is over. Hey, Winnie the Pooh doesn't count. Winnie the Pooh is special. And awesome. that up. That is true, Darkrai. You are right about that. I actually am going to pull it up on YouTube, the original, so you can understand just how bad it was in the original. There are a couple songs I feel are actually worse, though, in the 2.5 remix for the music. Notably, the 13th Dilemma, which is actually among my favorite songs in the entire series, and I feel really, really, really does not sound anywhere near as good in the remix version. Irritating boss time. Although this is great right here. So,
You want it? Well then, come on over and get it!
all this has been done so he could gain the heart! And now, he can summon the Heartless! Yes! The Heartless!
Let's see if I can get their attention! Oh, hi,
So now that he has all this power, he summons the Heartless.
This is it? Nobody disrespects me!
I love that. Favorite music in this game, one specifically, the End of the World song, or the fight music in the End of the World. Both of those I'd say were tied for it. That's Discounting Disappeared. Although if we're counting Disappeared, then that wins. Disappeared is the music that plays for the Xemnas fight. Specifically. Hey, buddy. This boss can get really irritating a lot, especially because of camera angles. He's also cheating. He's basically invincible while he's up there. Unless there's a trick to hit him that I don't know about, which is entirely possible. Exactly, fearsome. Nobody disrespects him! I love his fight in Kingdom Hearts 2, but then again, I love everything about him in Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, crap. I landed on that!
Fire!
Oh, come on!
Fire! Fire! See ya! Fire! Fire! Deep freeze!
Whoops, wrong spell. Ah! Oh, hey, I can hit him with thunder from down here.
Thunder! Thunder! Here! Thunder! 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 Thunder!
Oh, he's roaming. Really, Sora? Oh my god! Oh, for God's sakes.
Thunder! 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 Thunder!
I like how I still haven't really touched my mana.
Thunder! Heal! Thunder! Here! Thunder! Here!
Damn, too early. I'm really getting bad about the poses here, aren't I? They came back to haunt me, Samurai. Still gross. That's because you're evil, Cooper 12. So that doesn't get a no music, even though there is no music. Remember, the no music is for scenes where there's no music and it should be music. Yes, Samurai, you are a horrible, horrible person for liking this fight. I gotta be honest, I get really lost on this fight. Or at least I used to back in the day.
Huh?
This is an awesome concept, and if executed in a modern Kingdom Hearts, this would be great. Imagine doing this fight in Dream Drop Distance, for example. I think that qualifies as a no music. There should have been some sting to go with the revelation of the boss here. Oh, I will snicker, just not yet. God dang it. Yeah, exactly, Nicolas. Could you imagine this fight if you had proper jumping controls and the ability to actually zoom around like you know, in Dream Drop Distance? That would be awesome. Instead of this really awkward, weird jumping around, trying to get the platforming done, etc. Yeah, fun fact, actually, I died to Chernobog when I was playing this with my friend a couple weeks ago. I was so surprised by that. You know how rare it is for me to die on that fight? I'm not sure I ever have, other than that one time. It was weird. Of course, I was really rushing it. And just face-tanking it, basically. I do feel this is one of the songs that was improved in the remake, by the way.
This should help.
Oh, agreed, Scott missed, absolutely. Kingdom Hearts 2 really polished it. As I've said, and will say again when we get to Kingdom Hearts 2, they actually bothered to make a brand new engine for it rather than using this kind of half-modified engine, which was actually designed for a 2D plane, and I feel like that really makes the difference. Alright, where's the one I'm missing? I'm always missing one. Where is it? Where's the one I'm missing? There it is. Oh, I have no idea. Probably tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean Monday, because I'm not streaming tomorrow. I keep forgetting I'm not streaming tomorrow. But I have no plans to finish tonight. But I will probably finish this Monday. I don't know, Fearsome. I mean, I could point out the fact that Oogie Boogie himself is kind of a gross character and blah blah blah, but ultimately I think it's just because they wanted some kind of obviously recognizable darkness thing for you to attack. Damn it. Whatever. Basically, yeah, Samurai. It's kind of the idea of reusing an engine and then reusing it and then reusing it, and it just kind of got recycled a few times. And again, it was an existing engine that they just kept trying to repurpose. Which, if you've ever done engine work in your life, you know that's a terrible, terrible idea. Especially an engine that was not designed from the ground up with 3D in mind, like this one was. Oh my god, where is this frickin' thing? Ugh, I've lost track of it now. And I fell. Oh my god! Why? Go away! You don't matter. Yes, that's right. The only difficulty here is finding the last orb. Or at least getting into a position where I can frickin' attack it. Oh my god. And the camera is, like, ignoring my commands, too, which is making this even better. I love you, game. I really do. But holy crap. Ugh. Down! Look down! So I can see where... There it is! See, I know it's, like, right around here. I just need to land on it. No! Oh my god. Yeah, I feel that way too, Lords of Flame. In fact, I know for a fact I've done that at least once, because I was just thinking about how much easier this fight is with Glide, and yeah. Oh my god. This should be the last one. Yeah, it was. I like how I'm digging twice each boss, because I'm not leveling at all. Okay. Yay. Usually, though, I do this level first because you get the third best Keyblade in the game here. After Oblivion, after Ultima. So, you know. Well, he was the Oogie Boogie Man. You know another game this game reminds me of a lot? Ocarina of Time. There's a lot of big, epic events that happen in that we don't see because it's an N64 game. And that's the reason. So it's like, that's true enough, Sam. So it's like, yeah! You know, whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, Hunter Black. I apologize. I'm sorry. Mass Effect 3 was the best game ever. So was Destiny. No music. I like how in both games he's like, you were totally right, Sally. So there it is. Pumpkinhead. 4th best Keyblade in the game. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Congrats, Final Cloud. That's pretty impressive. My goal is now to beat you with super cheats on. I'm not going to do that. I've been stopping to talk too much. I don't know, Nicholas. This is actually only my second time playing Final Mix, so... God, it's so dark. There it is. Nine hours, 34 minutes. Yeah, I'm not breaking any records here. Let's see, what time is it? Let's go ahead and do Neverland tonight. Knock out what is effectively the last Disney World. Oops, oops, oops. I wonder what level I am. Remind me to check what level I am when we get to Neverland. So Neverland is a pretty good, theme-wise, story-wise, it's a pretty good terminus point for the Disneyland worlds. It's pretty much the point which the Disney stories stop, and the, yes, he did, Seva. And the actual Kingdom Hearts story really starts to take the forefront. We see the very first showcasing of the Shadow Sora. So Riku starts to push in his second arc of development. You know, a bunch of other stuff will happen here. So, yeah. Oh, hang on. Really difficult strategy. Yep. Stretch. Ah, yep. Pro strats right here. MVP. You know, the funny thing is I could get rid of the ship in the middle. Yeah, exactly. Neverland is another good example of a Disney story that mattered to the main Kingdom Hearts plot. We are zooming through the lanes in between, okay. I'm sorry, Snicker Friend. It's a shame, too. There's so much awesome stuff at the end of this game. Hollow Bastion, both times. The end of the world. The great cutscenes. I mean, in my opinion, the game basically starts when you get to Neverland. I know that's not actually true, But like when I used to replay this game regularly, which I did fairly frequently for a while there, the point at which I would get really excited and really start digging the game was was pretty much as soon as we hit Neverland and started, you know, from Neverland to Hollow Bastion, and then the loop around and then End of the World. No, there's no vacuum there, Shadow. Yeah, it is. Speaking of which, it's time to finally discuss the only thing I don't like about Neverland. It's actually two things I don't like about Neverland, but they're the same. They're very similar to the same thing here. So, I like the idea that they have a ship that they can use to travel through the lanes between. That just makes a degree of sense to me. As weird as that sounds. In the same way that Monstro could. Can you, Final Cloud? I didn't know that.
I didn't think you'd come, Sora. Good to see you again.
Well, where are Donald and Goofy?
Are they that important to you? More important than old friends? Instead of worrying about them, you should be asking about her.
Kairi!
That's right. While you were off goofing around, I finally found her.
Not so fast. No shenanigans aboard my vessel, boy.
Riku, why are you siding with the Heartless?
The Heartless obey me now, Sora. Now I have nothing to fear.
You're stupid! Sooner or later they'll swallow your heart.
Not a chance. My heart's too strong.
Keep in mind, I'm sorry to point this out, but one of the big defining features of Riku is that his heart is actually quite weak. I just find it funny, given the fact that throughout this game we see him struggling against that fact, and as he gets more and more confronted by the reality that his heart is weak, he gets more and more desperate.
Riku.
I've picked up a few other tricks as well. Like this, for instance.
So, Shadow Sora.
You can go see your friends now. Let's get underway already. And keep Sora away from Kairi until we're ready to land.
That scurvy brat thinks he can order me around.
What shall we do, Captain Hook?
Nothing.
Same voice actor for both of those guys, by the way.
Crawling with Heartless. Let them keep an eye on the brats.
But, Captain, you know who is also down...
Shh! Did you hear that, Smee? Oh, that dreadful sound.
No, Captain.
Are you quite sure? Did I imagine it? Oh, my poor nerves.
I'm sorry, I love the guy who does Hook in these games. In this one and in Birth by Sleep, he's awesome. There's actually a line he has in Birth by Sleep where he is like, "Ah, come and face your doom, Peter Pan." And Peter Pan's hang on, and Peter Pan's like, "No, I'll beat you later." And his response is, "No, you'll come and defeat me right now, damn it." Anyways.
Yeah, it was definitely Kairi. I finally found her.
All right. Yep. Then let's go up and talk to her.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Okay, but first, how about get down?
Oh, sorry.
Anyone there ever play Devil May Cry 4? Kitty-a-hey! Kitty-a-hey! Sorry.
How you doing there? Looking for a way out?
Hello, asshole.
Who are you?
I'm the answer to your prayers. Okay then. Fine. Have it your way.
But you're stuck in here too, aren't you?
Huh. Nope, I'm just waiting for someone.
Who?
Tinkerbell, what took you so long? Great job. So you found Wendy? Hold on. There was another girl there too? Are you crazy? There's no way I'm gonna leave Wendy there.
Aha! She must be pretty jealous.
Poor Donald. Uh-huh.
Come on, Tink. Open up the door.
You know, I could almost excuse him being a dick, except for things like
Peter Pan.
this.
I'm Sora. Okay, we're in this together, but only till we find Wendy.
I mean, that is such a dick move for no reason other than to be a dick. You do not get to join my party, sir. So, this is actually a very plot-relevant section with lots of character relevance, and you're probably already guessing one of the two things I don't like about this section. It is really, really, really small. Like, you thought that Halloween Town was small? You have no idea how small can get. This place is incredibly tiny in terms of real estate. And as an addendum to that, the camera angles and camera control in here, and this is especially true on the original PS2 version with improper camera control, is terrible. Yeah, this place is genuinely... Like, this place has actually triggered my claustrophobic tendencies a bit. I don't have real claustrophobia like I have real arachnophobia, but I do get short of breath, and I do sort of have issues when I'm in a cloistered space. And, yeah, this isn't helping. Love the music, love the story. I love the aesthetics of it. The design of the pirate Heartless are great. The Shadow Sora is significant both for foreshadowing purposes and the fact that he could create a what is effectively a puppet Heartless just straight out of Sora's shadow. You know, all of that's great. So, overall, I do absolutely like this section of the game. I just really wish it wasn't this ridiculously tiny place. Fortunately, you can kind of rush through here pretty quickly if you know what we're doing. I just need to remember the route properly. Which is the other problem. Occasionally, I get a little lost in this section. Because a lot of the doors are not labeled. See, there's like a door and a door, and they have the exact same graphic. One of them you can go through, one of them you can't. So
how come you can fly?
Anyone can fly. You want to try? Aw, haven't you cooled off yet, Tink?
come on, I was only a dick to you like 5 minutes ago.
Just a little bit of pixie dust.
Chill out,
There.
Tink.
Now you can fly.
And of course, the bird fails at flying first. See you around, Zed.
What? So Wendy's not one of the chosen ones?
There are 7, supposedly. And Maleficent says she's not one of them. Hoist anchor as soon as possible. Leave all the dead weight behind, including her.
After the trouble of capturing her? And why those 7? What is Maleficent planning anyway?
Who knows? As long as it means getting Kyrie's heart back, I couldn't care less.
Two things I want to point out here really quick. First of all, even nobody has really had any idea what Maleficent is actually planning. Riku and the pirate, Hook here, flat out say that. None of the previous people have actually mentioned it as well. They've been like, we're just, we're with you and we're kind of together, but not really, and we're trying to get it, but I don't know why it's important, but we'll go ahead and do it, whatever. The idea is Maleficent is keeping her cards pretty close to the chest, so to speak. It is also amusing since the only reason Maleficent is doing this is because she has been forced, that's not a good word, convinced, coerced, we'll go with manipulated, into doing so by Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness, and Xehanort, Master Xehanort, who put her on the path, and then Ansem, who kept her on the path. Yeah, so Riku is getting really tunnel vision at this point, which is the third thing I wanted to mention. The second thing I want to mention, though, is that the idea here is that everyone... I just want to re-emphasize a point, basically. I mentioned earlier the idea of Maleficent and loyalty. It's pretty clear she has no real loyalty to or with basically any of these people. Not like Pete, for example. And, yeah. But he... I find myself wondering, basically, if you think she ever would have actually kept her bargains with any of the other Order of No Quarter that she'd gotten together, or if she was just going to betray them in the end, like your typical arc villain kind of a thing. The third thing I want to mention is Riku, who is getting really... He's getting really tunnel visioned. And yeah, I like the fact, this is great, he is actually standing in a different posture and pose than he would normally. Instead of his usual thing like this, he's actually doing this thing. I do wish we saw a little bit more of Riku, but I do like the fact that rather than going from A to Z, he does go from like A to F to M to to X to Z. We do see the progression of his path down. Ironically, him choosing to allow Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness, to control and take his body as a host vessel was probably one of the best things that could have happened to Riku, because it completely shocked him out of it. It was such a shock of, oh my god, that it completely broke the spell and literally reverted him from Z all the way back to A. Because that's what that kind of thing can do to you. When you have that much of a severe shock to your system, it's like, oh god, what am I doing? What am I doing? And you could just completely revert like that.
You're wasting your time. The Heartless have devoured that girl's heart. I'll stake me other hand it's lost forever.
I will find it, no matter what.
Captain?
What?
The prisoners have escaped. What's more, Peter Pan is with them.
Blast that Peter Pan. All right, then. Bring the hostage to me cabin, Smee. Hop to it.
What is it, Tink?
Yeah, pretty much Nicholas. That's a good parallel.
Peter Pan?
Wendy!
Wendy!
Despite being like 80.
Please, hurry! The pirates are coming!
What? I'll be right up there. Just hold on.
Yeah, that's true, Lord of the Flame.
Yes?
Is there another girl in there with you?
Oh, why, yes. But she seems to be asleep. She hasn't budged an inch.
Kyrie? Kyrie!
So what we're seeing here is what happens to a person when they basically have nothing. No heart, no mind, no soul. All of those things are basically absent in her. The only thing she is a body, which is only being maintained because Kingdom Hearts does not adhere to the same level of physics we do. Otherwise, she's effectively a corpse right now.
Wendy! Hey, let's get up there.
Of course, proximity to her own heart enables her body to temporarily animate itself, for lack of a better term, which is why it reacted just now when we were there, because, we have her heart. What about nobodies? Nobodies have body, mind, soul, but no heart. You could argue that the soul isn't involved, and it's very debatable. I won't even argue that point. Either way, body, mind, heart. I agree, Hunter Black. You really get the idea that she is basically wrong right now. I also like the fact that they've already established what happens to people when they have their hearts taken. They do have essence. Yes, heart. They've already established what happens to people when people's hearts are taken. So anybody who's thinking about it recognizes that what she's doing, how she's acting, that's not how someone acts when their heart is taken. That's not how that works out. So what the heck's going on? And you get that implication, early on that something is wrong.
Riku, wait!
I don't know if Naminé qualifies as a pure nothing. She's more of an exception, I think, than anything else. So this boss fight's a little irritating just because he likes to dodge into the floor just like the shadows do, and that irritates the snot out of me. He is surprisingly hard to hit, given how little he does to dodge you. So yeah, irritating fight. Exactly, Sabo. We saw that way earlier in the game. And we've actually heard people talk about it, even though they are wrong, as I already mentioned. Don't worry, Shadow Link would be much harder than this.
This should help.
Come on! Do I not have anything right now? Oh yeah, I meant to check my level. Damn it! Someone didn't remind me! Samurai! Yeah, I think you did remind me. I just got caught up in talking about stuff. I keep wanting to do the circle slash attack from Twilight Princess because I've been playing that lately. Sora in Smash Bros. I could see it. Now that Cloud's in, the door has been opened. Get it? The door is open. Seriously, I mean that legitimately. It is possible now. Oh, come on! Go away! Oh, that's true, Nicolas. Some people think there's greater significance to Shadow Sora here. I personally don't. I don't see anything there. I think it's just there for foreshadowing and showcasing the kind of stuff Riku will eventually be capable of. Wow, we don't have, like, anything. We are level 35. Wow, that's higher than I thought. Hello? Okay.
Wendy! Come on, Tink! Not now! Well, this is as far as I can go. I gotta help Wendy.
Okay. Bye. Don't let the air hit you on your way out? I don't know. Something. I refuse to save! I really shouldn't be doing that. No reason to be arrogant about saving. Deutsch, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to stab yourself with your admin sword, if that's okay with you. If it's not too much of a hassle. Hey Ryan, VG. Ah, there we go. No, up, up. There we go. So how many people had real issues fighting this guy the first time they fought him?
Quite a codfish, that Riku. Running off with that girl without even saying goodbye.
Run off where? Tell me, where did he go?
To the ruins of Hollow Bastion, where Maleficent resides. But you won't be going there. Unless you intend to leave your little pixie friend behind. Hand over the Keyblade and I'll spare your lives. I'm glad I'm merciful, unlike the Heartless.
Almost, Crane.
So, which will it be? The Keyblade or the plank? It's him! The crocodile that took me hand! Oh, Smee! He's after me other hand! I can't stay here! Go away! Oh, I can't stand the sight of him! Smee! You take care of them!
I guess we don't get the choice of giving you our Keyblade? Okay. In fairness, they don't really know that yet, Samurai.
And you can do it.
I mean, they kind of do. Yeah, I like that too, Myron. I gotta be honest, several of the boss fights in Chain of Memories were pretty brutal. Riku. And, well, excuse me, Repliku. Also, Lark scene, the last Lark
Thanks,
scene fight.
Peter.
Hey, don't mention it. You didn't think I'd leave you and Tink behind, did you?
Yes, I did think that. Yay, I have Kyora. Yay, I can fly. So these enemies are kind of irritating. By the way, one thing that it adds to my theory that each of the worlds basically follows their own rules that don't really adhere to the other worlds is the fact that you can freaking fly in this world, but not in the other worlds. In the other worlds you can glide, so the power is still there, it's still present, it still has some effect, but you can't actually fly like you can here. Which makes sense to me, and again is part of why I think that certain aspects of things just wouldn't work properly if they were transported from one world to the next. You're a better man than I, Final Cloud.
Is that you, Smee? Did you finish them off?
Aye, Captain. They walked the plank, every last one of them.
I love this. We've got the drop on him, and we poke him in the butt.
Peter Pan, lost you!
Ready to make a splash, you codfish? Now it's your turn to walk the plank.
I like how evil. Here, just look at Pan's face. Look at how Pan's face is just. Now it's your turn to die. That's an entirely valid way for that to be happening all the time. I don't want your other hand, dude. Seriously. Oh god, I lost the ship. And now, my young apprentice, you will die. Oh my god. I lost him again. Oh no, not Christmas presents! Wait, that's not in Kingdom Hearts 2. Hey, Hook tried to make us walk the plank, man. I mean, that's just... Well, it would be at best a minor inconvenience, given our circumstances, but hey, you know. Oh, there you go. There you go. Set him on fire, just for you. He didn't like that for some reason. All I did was set him on fire. I like the fact that most of the difficult fights in this series, at least by my perspective, are the ones that involve a sword fight. Is that just me? We're not certain, no, Ryan VG. Not 100%. Ars Arcanum, and we have infinite mana. Apparently. Yeah, the same thing I like about that last Ganondorf fight in Twilight Princess.
Oh, Kairi couldn't wake up, so maybe she's really lost her...
I like this. Everyone's all serious because... Oh, God.
I still can't believe
Kairi's gone.
I really flew. Wait till I tell Kairi. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not.
This is Sora's personality in a nutshell. He has just been dealt a fairly significant blow of reality, and his response is, wow, I can't wait to tell her I flew. We will eventually see Sora basically break and no longer be this childlike, innocent, stupid person. And what happens when he breaks is actually pretty heartrending, in my opinion. It's...
You can bring her to Neverland sometime.
We'll get there.
Then she can try it herself.
If you believe, you can do anything, right? I'll find Kairi. I know I will. There's so much I want to tell her about flying, the pirates, and everything else that's happened.
I love that. 2 points of note from this world, nothing about the other worlds.
What's that, Tink? What about the clock tower? You say there's something there.
Hey, London. Clayton's family is right down that street right there. Is it this one? The Phantom fight is an interesting fight. Samurai, are you there? And follow-up question, do you want me to fight Phantom and, the desert one, whose name I can't think of? I hadn't even thought about it, because they're not lore relevant. We're actually on proud mode, Ryan. Yeah, we're in England. Anyone in England, look up right now, you'll see some weird stuff happening. And no one else will see it. Kurt Ziza, that's it. Couldn't think of that. Named after a gentleman, if memory serves. I might at least show off both fights without any real intention to beat them. Because I can't beat, Phantom is just... Not sure what I think about, Phantom. Because, yeah. Kurt Ziza is a really fun fight, but Phantom... This is another no music done properly, by the way. So this time, instead of Sora having this memory, it's Riku having this memory. I actually talked about that already, Regal. There's two lines of thought. Either A, yes, or B, no. So interesting that Riku could see the keyhole there. And makes sense, because remember, at this point in time, Riku is the one who has already had the ceremony to allow him to use a Keyblade. Now, granted, Sora can use a Keyblade because of Ventus's heart, but, yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about Phantom when we try him out. So there's a point here that wasn't really described well, which we'll talk about.
It was reckless to bring her here without at least using a vessel. Remember, relying too heavily on the dark powers could cost you your heart.
That's the beast.
A castaway. Though his world perished, his heart did not. When we took the princess from his castle, he apparently followed her here through sheer force of will. But fear not. No harm will come to you. He is no match for your power.
My power?
Yes. The untapped power that lies within you.
That would be funny, Noel.
Now, child, it's time you awakened that power and realized your full potential.
Beast going no, like a Wookiee. So we're gonna pause for a second to talk about something before we get distracted. Maybe. Maybe it's not going to let me. There we go. Okay. So, I've mentioned before how relatively easy it actually is to travel between the realms, as long as you know how to use it or how to do it. What's that, right? So, one of the ways that you can do that is travel through the corridors. Now, the corridors are the ultimate catch-all to everywhere. The lanes in between don't connect everywhere, every when. They connect between the worlds in the realm of light and the realm of the in-between and the realm of the darkness. But that's it. You know, it's basically the sea on which the islands of these worlds are, to use a weird metaphor. The corridors of darkness connect everywhere. You could go from any place to any other place. And you can even perceive, like for example, I could be in the corridor of darkness and basically watching you, and you don't know I'm here because I'm intangible. I'm basically in what is effectively a subdimension, like the astral plane in D&D terms. So I could watch you, hear you. I could even talk to you if I chose to. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and be like, And so basically anyone could use the corridors of darkness to travel if they choose to. There's a catch, though. Simply doing that, even once, is actually really, really damaging. It is entirely possible that Riku, much of Riku's problem and his final descent happens because he made that desperate move through the corridor of darkness, or his arrogant move through the corridor of darkness, depending on how you want to perceive his mentality at the time. Because, yeah, that was very, very damaging. And again, that was just one trip. And this is Riku, someone who is basically of darkness in general, right? So that's not exactly... Yeah, this is why so many of them wear the cloak. This is why the armor exists that they used back in the time. There are several other methods that people use to defend themselves from the darkness of the corridors, including being able to basically submit yourself to the darkness, which is what Diz does. I forget how you pronounce it. You know, Ansem does. And... yeah, now the funny thing is, this is actually a little bit of foreshadowing if you think about it. Even the nobodies had to wear cloaks to go through the corridors of darkness. But why? I'm just going to let that sit there for now. Obviously, several of you, know about that.
Peter, are you really going back to Neverland?
Afraid so. But we can see each other anytime, as long as you don't
Submit! Yes, it did, Sabo. At least in some cases. Not all the time. Yeah, we learned glide.
Boy, she's getting steamed again.
What is with that face?
Favor? Look after her for me, will ya?
What?
Fun fact, the only reason she's okay with this is because of Ventus. This will come up later as well, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and equip that really quick. Yeah. Let's try that again. Ah! Hey, Order Bringer. Alright, let's head here really quick. Oh, absolutely green. And later on, she can see Ventus in Roxas. And she actually got along pretty well with Ventus, which is why she gets along pretty well with the two of those. I did too, Regal. Usually when I play this game, I'm just like, wee. Of course, I did do the same thing in FF6 when I get the airship. Same concept. Wee, I have an airship, wee. I don't know, Ryan. Like, I really don't. Well, they both have the same amazing actors, so that makes sense, Shadow. Yep, let's get the Hurt Cup done and over with here. I almost hope they don't bring Vanitas back, personally. I can see why they do it, I don't know. I don't actually like Vanitas as a character that much. Ignoring the fact that he is a ridiculously hard boss. And there's some lore aspects of it that I don't care for either, which we'll go over much later. Oh my god. Normally I would totally agree with you, because I think Vanitas is completely gone as well. But it would not be the first time in fiction I've said that about a character and then they somehow came back. Also, Maleficent didn't even have an excuse for coming out, for God's sake. She's just, hey, I'm back! Same with Ursula, so it's like, really? Yes, Deutsch, we're wrapping up pretty soon, guys, for the night. And then, like I said, just making sure you guys know about it, tomorrow I have off. Tomorrow's my day off, so I will not be streaming tomorrow. Unfortunately. But then Monday, we'll be starting up again.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
We will be fighting Sephiroth, yes. Probably not, no, since both rely on the darkness pretty heavily. So... Ventus probably will be in 3. I mean, it's almost certainty that all of the major characters, Xion, Lee, Roxas, Ventus, Aqua, Terra, Sora, Riku, and Kairi will all probably be in 3. Good night, Nerazes. I suck at these. Ah, whatever. So I have a really controversial thing to share too when we get to a certain part of Kingdom Hearts 2, and I need to like make a note about it to remind myself of it. If they did it properly, Frozen, that would be so awesome. Well, that's an interesting question, Samurai. I want to save that discussion, but let's just say that where Terra is right now is a question I feel that needs to be answered because it hasn't been. Same with Erika's, actually, for the same reason. Even a freaking 100 defense, and this guy still hurts. Damn it, Cloud. Anyone remember the worst fight in this entire thing, aka Cloud and Squall at the same time? Hate that fight. The hidden lore explanation is that he is driven by soul pain. Like I said, Green, we'll discuss it when we get there. I don't want to spoil too much for a game I'm not even at, and won't be at until, like, Wednesday.
Heal. Nothing to it.
Nothing to it. Oh, my shoulder! You know, the funny thing about Xehanort's overall plan, I've said this many times, I actually agree with his overall ideas. I really do. But he is so evil. Like, not dark, just evil. And he's constantly trying to push darkness, so he's like the worst possible advocate. It's like when you have someone who's got an idea, I don't know, there's several cases of this in real life, which I don't actually want to talk about right now. Hello, Last Echo. Welcome to the end of the stream for the day. But there are several things in real life where it's like someone's like, I talk about this, and everyone's like, yes, but the person is this bastard, and it's like, wait, no. I mean, yeah.
Hey, give up yet?
I give up. You're too much for me. What? That's not what I meant to do.
Hey, give up yet?
I give up, Herc. Yes, we all know the one thing that can break the invincibility of Hercules is a frickin' barrel. If I can figure out how to throw it. There we go. I love that. I've always thought that Hercules pretty much deliberately lowers his defenses if you hit him with the barrel. Because, I mean, why the hell else would that work? Ugh, really? This is such a boring fight. Let me lift the... That's terrifying, Sebo. Thank you for making me feel very old. Jerk. Seriously, this is such a boring fight.
This is it.
Uh-huh, sure he did, Samurai. He might have been able to claim that at the beginning of the game. By this point in the game, I've pretty much done all the heroism stuff while he's been doing nothing. Hey look, all your damage is undone. I know, I'm cheating, but seriously. Screw this fight. Bam. And... pose? Nope. No pose? No pose! No! Oh, stretch. I'm sorry, Last Echo. I will be streaming again Monday, and Tuesday, and Wednesday, and etc., etc. Yay, we did it! We're the champions of the world, hey Nerdman. Isn't it great? Look at that. Just listen to that crowd. Hey, they're still using the same default gear from the beginning, aren't they?
Wow! And I didn't even hold back!
Now I finally know what you mean about strength of heart. Mine comes from Donald and Goofy.
Come again?
If we stick together, we're unbeatable. Not even Hercules stands a
You
chance.
fought it by yourself.
With these guys beside me, I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly what...
Of course. Your
I'll talk
friends
about
give
that
you
later,
strength.
Nerdman.
Isn't that right, Phil? The three of you together make great heroes. And as a team, I'm sure you can overcome anything.
Yay! Yay! Stuff. That's not a Sora is dumb. No. Because, that is actually Sora unintentionally realizing the fact, the reality of his nature. I know the friendship is power thing is kind of a common thing in tropes in general, and fiction in general. But it is, as I've already mentioned, it is quite literally true in Sora's case. He is a weakling without the power of the other people powering him up. Again, even though I made fun that he fought Hercules by himself, he didn't, really. He still had the empowerment from the others in making him stronger and enabling him to take out someone who was way outside of his power range. So, yeah. There we go. I don't know, Ryan VG. There's such an amazing soundtrack to this game, too. God, isn't that a weird thought, Sabo? I would be almost powerless. I have, like, 3 real friends in my life. As I've said before, I don't mind the power of friendship thing if it's done well, and I could think of 2 good examples of that. Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy VI. What was your question again, Nerdman? I'm sorry. I've been getting rapid-fire questions this whole time. That! We'll probably talk about that, I think we'll talk about that during 2 or 358, one of the 2, because it's much more relevant there, and, you know, we're in Kingdom Hearts 1 here. So, what am I doing? I did that. Let's go do this really quick. I don't trust anyone, Jaywalk! Especially you! Yes, you. I never should have trusted you. Mugu Mugu. Also, I love that. It's a great name. So, here's an interesting thought puzzle for you guys. Why do you think Cid didn't join the other researchers in betraying Ansem the Wise? And I know you're like, what? He had nothing to do with that. Well, as I've already pointed out, there's actually a lot of evidence that, no, he actually did. I hate this scene.
Well, just remember what Donald said to you. No frowning, no sad faces.
How can you be so cheerful? There's still no sign of your king. Aren't you worried?
Yeah, he's in the other dimension, sorry.
The king told us to go out and find the key bearer, and we found you, so as long as we stick together, it'll all work out okay. You just gotta believe in yourself, that's all.
So?
Just believe.
I believe in you.
Why? He's an idiot. I know, the very next world, they're gonna dump him. And, yeah. Loading. What the hell? Oh, God. It's so pretty. Oh, God, it's the lights. Blind. Ah! This scene. I'm sorry, Good night, Knick Knack. Okay. This scene is probably this is very interesting. I actually, there were two moments I mentioned in Kingdom Hearts 1 where they referenced the Keyblade War. One we've already had, which was back at, see you around, Knick Knack, back at Atlantica. This is the other one right here. She pretty much flat out says the Keyblade War story. Unfortunately, she repeats it verbatim in Birth by Sleep, which actually irritates me that they literally just repeat the exact same story there, but whatever. Here's the thing. This story is virtually all the information we have to actually explain the Keyblade War, the shattering of the Kingdom Hearts, and basically all the events that happened back then. The divvying up into the three realms, the boundaries between the worlds, everything being reborn, etc. All that comes from a fairy tale told to us by an elderly woman. I say this because if you've been paying attention, I've already pointed out several times, and this will be a recurring theme throughout the series, that misinformation is a theme of this entire story. This entire setting, I should say. So it's possible what she's telling us is the truth. It's possible what she's telling us is close to the truth. But what she's telling us should not, at least in my opinion, be taken as writ law of this is what actually happened. Actually, Green, there is something to talk about there. We'll get there, trust me. So I'm just going to go ahead and read what she says here. This is the tale, the legend of what happened with Kingdom Hearts. Long ago, people lived in peace, bathed in the warmth of light. Everyone loved the light. Then people began to fight over it. They wanted to keep it for themselves. And darkness was born in their hearts. The darkness spread, swallowing the light and many people's hearts. It covered everything, and the realm, disappeared. But small fragments of light survived in the hearts of children. With these fragments of light, children rebuilt the lost realm. It's the realm we live in right now. But the true light sleeps deep in the darkness. That's why the worlds are still scattered, worlds being correct there, divided from each other. But someday a door to the innermost darkness will open. and the true light will return. So listen, child, even in the deepest darkness, there will always be a light to guide you. Believe in the light, and the darkness will never defeat you. Your heart will shine away with its power and push the darkness away. Do you understand? Kyrie! Bum, bum, bum. Lots of stuff to be discussed there, but chat already hit a few of those. First of all, the idea that it is entirely possible that the concepts that we think of darkness as it is basically happened before there was darkness. If you don't understand what I mean by this, we made darkness. Darkness didn't make us. Darkness is not, blah, blah, blah. The idea of the heart, darkness is the heart's true essence, might actually be a little more literally true than we thought. That people simply being people generated darkness. And that's how the realm of the dark and all those events came to be. Now, a lot of those, the pieces of that story don't actually fit logically with what we know. Yet she does reference something that I referenced about like 9 hours ago. The door. I've talked about the concept of the door and how the opening of a door is a big thing metaphorically and thematically throughout the course of this work, throughout Kingdom Hearts in general and Kingdom Hearts 1 in specific. The implication there, and I was trying to lead to this then, and I didn't want to talk about it too much because I wanted to save that for here, was the door opening might actually be the door to wherever Kingdom Hearts, whatever it actually is. The actual opening up of Kingdom Hearts, returning it to the realms in general, rather than leaving it locked away in the realm of darkness. That is, of course, assuming it is in the realm of darkness, which we're not actually sure about. Now, that, of course, that event, as I mentioned before, has not happened yet. Kingdom Hearts has sort of made an appearance, but not really. I'll talk more about that when we see it. But we have not actually seen the real Kingdom Hearts yet. We have not. We have seen gateways to it, but we've not actually seen it. I hope so, Samurai, because it would make a lot of sense. Especially if this was involved, because that's certainly a bookend, isn't it? The other thing I wanted to mention there was the idea that, the light survived in children, and hence the worlds came to be. On the one hand, that's a really, really simplistic viewpoint, which is just ridiculous. But on the other hand, remember what I mentioned about the similarity, one of the few things that all the worlds in the realm of light actually have in common? They're all Disney worlds, right? What do Disney worlds have in common with each other? They're basically fairy tales. Lighthearted, silly, childlike, innocent fairy tales. Basically no one in any of the Disney worlds, with a few exceptions, are actually evil or actually bad or actually, genuinely horrible or whatever. They've all, even the villains of the fairy tale worlds, or of the Disney worlds, of the worlds of the realm of light, are basically, as we've discussed before, not actually evil. Like I was discussing with Maleficent, like I was talking about with Oogie Boogie, for God's sakes, all of them. So it is entirely possible that there is a degree of truth in that the children remade the worlds in the realm of light thing. Because it's entirely possible that's the idea they're getting across is that's where all these Disney worlds came from. And of course the worlds that were not like that are the ones that were not made, by the children. All the worlds of the in-between. So I guess that's all I have to say about that.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Kyrie? Did you call me?
Kyrie's like right here, dude. Oh, Sid. So I'm sorry, let's talk about Sid. Sid is someone who knows a significant amount. Sid is someone who I already answered that earlier, Final Cloud. It does fit, just not as well because of the fact that they hadn't really filled up stuff yet. That's all, Final Cloud. There's just a few things that had to be reimagined a bit. Sid is someone who is very skilled and learned and knowledgeable with gummy and ships and engineering and programming. Thank you, Samurai. I always like it when I get across a theory you don't know about with Kingdom Hearts, or you don't, hadn't thought about. This is someone who knew the computer system of Hollow Bastion. I want to re-stress this. This is a man who already knew the computer system of Hollow Bastion. Cid is clearly someone who was at least relatively well placed as a researcher or a technician or an engineer or all of the above in Radiant Garden before everything went to hell when Maleficent showed up. So why wasn't he one of the inner circle? I mean, for God's sakes, they had Ixion in there. Not Ixion. Ienzo. They had Ienzo in there, for God's sakes. And even makes sense. But you know what I mean? Of all that little group of people who joined in Xehanort's little rebellion, why was Cid discounted from that? I mention this because I think this is actually going to be relevant later on. At least I hope it is. Because there's a lot of hints that Cid was one of the inner circle, basically. Someone actually working for Ansem the Wise back in the day. And that's why he knows all that he does and why he has the skills that he does and blah, 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 blah. The fact that he actually built a backdoor navigation gummy to go back there is kind of indicative of the level of skill this guy has. And of course, Cid is clearly and definitively older than most of the other Final Fantasy characters, with the only one being around his age is actually Auron, of all people. And Auron's dead. So... Whip. Oh, okay, we're good. Yay! I should probably go ahead and equip Goofy here. What's the best armor in the game? 24, 23, 23, 22. It looks like 24 was the best, which is this one. Prime Cap. Yeah, Auron is definitely different. Yeah, we'll just give them some Omega Arts. Don't worry, I got plenty of Omega Arts. That would be interesting, Noel. Welcome back, Scott Metz. Oh yeah, I'm level 38 now. Well, first I used my incredible Lorerunner Ars Arcanum. And then I hex edited the save. Do you know the rules? Luxord gets a lot more characterization in 2.5, by the way, which is great. He basically had none in 2. He still doesn't have much, but, it's better than the basically nothing. Yay, crafting, which we will never do now, ever. Crafting gets the really good stuff, and it is incredibly grindy, even in the original game. It is much grindier, and I mean much grindier in 2.5. So, I think this is a good time to go ahead and pause for the night before we head off and do other stuff. So, I will see you guys, like I said, Monday. I hope you've been enjoying so far. I certainly have. And I'll see you around, guys.